EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the state capital of California, the Gold Rush city of Sacramento. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Condors of San Diego taking on the Bisons of Sacramento. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue check.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Fight.
And now they'll shift things around.
Claws red. Set.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be third down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Lcn. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game, to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Into space at the 45. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yellow, zoom.
To throw, Kaepernick. This will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Hey, blue. Hut.
Now again, right side McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Come on,
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Ready.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Ready.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Set, cut.
Kaepernick now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this 1st half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
13.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. Here's a 2nd and 5. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Oh, yes, that was good pressure applied that time by the defensive unit. They forced him out wide to his left, but with nobody home, he decided to tuck it and go. And he's able to turn it into a short gain.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to.
There he goes left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Strike. Check strike. Hey, check mega. Hut.
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Let's go now.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Ready, go.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Ready.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that could have been and probably should have been a 3rd interception of this first half. He's got to figure out something because you cannot give the ball away like he's done and have any chance to win this game.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Go. Set.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And they work this out past the 25. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And touchdown. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Condors post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Justin Tucker.
After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Smash. Smash. Mega.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Taken at about the 36. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Don't worry. Return it. Hey, middle. Shut up.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 63 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Let's go.
Throwing is Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. This duo locked tucked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Beckham goes in motion left. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Jackson now. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Ready.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. They get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Fight, six. Hey,
Samuel going to go in motion right.
Needle blue. Sit. Back up. Set, huh?
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Ready?
They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. This defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's to the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. Devin Duvernay in the final seconds of the first half. And the Condors will extend their lead here just before halftime. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Condors 17, Bisons nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready. Set.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mitch Wisnowski set to kick off.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
To throw is Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Past the 20. And a huge play that time. And even 40 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll go right back to Andrews. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready?
On play action, it's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Kaepernick now on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Blue strike. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's go now.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Trouble, 38. Go pink. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And it's caught. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Fight.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, red. Ready.
Kaepernick going to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
10 cycle. Blaster, 6. Zoom, black. Striker, 3-3. Set cut.
Now Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room.
Here we go.
He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Yellow, zoom. On the ball. On the... Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Hut.
A throw out wide by Kaepernick is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. McCaffrey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Drill green. Hey, blue. Drill, yellow. Set.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
What is?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
We are back now in Sacramento. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They go play action now. Jackson. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there. 26 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Jackson. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Condors extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on. And that's caught inside the 30. And they rattle off a big one. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Ready,
So
ready.
the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Red, cycle.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Ready.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Kaepernick's going to keep it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is third and goal. To throw is Kaepernick. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cameron Latu with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bisons are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Bison's 8. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Devin Duvernay on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Slot man moves right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Hey, report.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're second and 1. Although, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to second and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down, because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. Now it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the night. And the Condors have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and As great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Up the gun, McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Fury, yellow.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. He's got a man. It's his fullback. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
On the ready. Spike, white. Go red. Claude red. Set.
Here's Kaepernick. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Let's go now.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Ready.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Set. Claude, 10. Jackrabbit.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tyus Bowser with a pick. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second.